for good. She grabs a clump of molted feathers from the nest and drops them on my head as she wings off. She's not taking no for an answer. I take a tentative step out onto a branch. "First?" I hoot quietly. "Are we starting? Should I fly out to the clearing?" The ripples of wind from her wings hit me just before she bops me on the head with her feet. "Already started." Great beak! I stumble, miss a talon, and am off the tree and flapping through the night. I weave between the branches, twisting with the air as it curls around obstacles. The forest gives way to grass, and I scan the stars for first. She's already swooping down toward me. I flip my feet forward, but too slowly, so I duck my head and dive, and she misses. "That's cheating!" she cries, carving through the night to make another pass. I'll try this move I saw Father use on an eagle who attacked our nest. I pull my wing in a bit and dip it down. I should flip over so that my talons are where my back would be, then swirl back around. But the air current tugs too hard. Instead of a graceful twist, I flop over onto my back in midair and begin to drop, upside down and with no way to flap. "Help!" First snatches my feet in her talons, drags me back up into the nest. "What was that supposed to be?" She drops me like a piece of prey onto the sticks. "It's a special flip technique I'm testing out," I chirp with as much dignity as I can muster. First blinks slowly. "Planning? Testing?" she hoots. "Maybe you should stay in the nest, brother. Out in the forest, you either do it or you're prey." She lifts off and disappears into the darkening blue. It's full dark by the time Mother returns to the nest with a rat, which she lays at my feet. "Was your father here? I thought I heard hooting." "No," I answer. "It was just me. Practicing." Mother nibbles my tufts. My little perfectionist, even practicing his hoots. I bob my head away from her beak. "Mother," I squeak, then try again in a decent hoot. "Mother, do you think?" She tilts her head, as if trying to locate the rest of my hoots inside me. "Every owl fledges in their own time." She pushes the rat toward me. "Eat something." I look down at the rat, then back at the vole hole. "You either do it or you're prey," first it squawked. I push the rat back toward Mother. "You eat it," I hoot. "I'm catching my own breakfast." Mother twitters softly, then flaps off into the night. She left the rat. I manage to ignore it until the sun pinks the edges of the sky, but then I gobble it down before closing my eyes to sleep.
1. Reenie. I can always fake a smile. Always. Except tonight. My face just won't cooperate. For sure, tonight wasn't great. Graham's mean boyfriend, Phil, let his usual simmering stew of anger boil over. He and Graham were yelling loud enough to keep me awake. Loud enough to wake the neighbors, too, because one of them made a big deal of everything and called the police just as Phil started throwing plates as punctuation. Now the social worker is lost, trying to drive me to some stranger's house. Her car smells like feet. I have mud on my pajamas, and I cannot make my mouth bend into a smile. The car swerves hard onto a side road, and the wheels bump as the road turns from pavement to dirt. I lean forward, pressing my chest to the seatbelt to get into the social worker's peripheral vision. "Should we maybe go back to my Graham's house?" I say in my nicest kid trying to help voice. It's the one that works best on adults in these kinds of situations. The social worker yawns, gulps a swig of coffee from her thermos, and smiles sleepily. "We'll find it." She looks back at the road. I think her name is Randy. Yes, Randy with an I. I pull my backpack onto my lap, reach inside, and wrap the matted fluff of the marabou string Mom gave me tight around my fingers. "Ah!" Randy stops the car in front of the driveway of a ramshackle farmhouse built